So I shall take the privilege in introducing the chief guest of the day, Dr. M. Geeta, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science, SRM College of Engineering and Technology, Vadapalani Campus, experience in teaching and obtained her undergraduate BE from Bharatidasan University and ME from Satyabama University. Dr. M. Geeta has completed research in also written has worked many papers titled Optimization Based Deep Recurrent Neural Network for Ransom Detection in Blockchain Virtual Temple Guide in EAI endorsement and generic review framework for assessment of learners' ability using KNN algorithm, Journal of Computation and Theoretical Nanoscience, and efficient virtual machine identification and classification technique for infrastructure management using cloud computing, and study on issues and approaches in blockchain technology, advances in mathematics, scientific journal, and other professional bodies are. She is a member in Board of Studies, Savita University. With the
in that particular area. So challenges is next session, followed by topic healthcare privacy. Then finally, how to protect healthcare data from the intruders. I'm going to discuss with you. So this is what about today's agenda I'm going to deliver you. Let us see one by one. So introduction to data security. So I'm not going to talk about again what is security and all. So you know that data is stored in somewhere else. So the thing is how the security that will be provided to protect your environment, data, and also your physical devices. This is what we are going to discuss here. So data security, you know that which refers the process of protecting data from unauthorized access. So unauthorized access is possible. So wherever we are working, we know that unauthorized persons easily they can enter into the network and easily they can steal the data from our network, and also all the consequences will be happening one by one. So the unauthorized persons are living along with us. So the thing is we want to protect our environment data in terms of environment, in terms of data, the system where we are working, and also physical devices. All those things should be protected. So that we are studying this topic, data security in this network concept. Entire throughout the entire life cycle, the same thing, production should be there. Then only we can able to protect our data. We can maintain or we can preserve our originality of data. What the form of we have stored in initially, the same can be maintained. So this is what data security is. So you know that this is the process of same definition of data security is protecting data from unauthorized access and data corruption throughout its life cycle. So you know that what are all the security concerns, we have to provide that. One is physical security. See here, physical security, the first concern where we have to provide is physical devices. So we want to, along with your data, you want to secure your physical devices also, because we people are nowadays working in a distributed environment with some ad hoc networks or mobile devices or any kind of IoT devices all together, all that will be connected to one platform. So we want to provide the physical devices also. So that will be carried out by this physical security. So physical security of hardware and also the storage devices will be the concern for providing data security is one point. The second point is logical security. This will be coming under the concept of writing softwares or writing programs, how the data security, that will be provided to the organization or any kind of environment. So your second concern is logical security. So both physical security and logical security will be the concerns of providing your data security. So bind it like what is physical security, you know that, and also logical security, it's purely kind of software applications. Along with the final point is along with policies and procedures. So government, our Indian government, we are having some health policies or procedures to follow some kind of taking decisions here. So that all those things, that will be going along with the procedures currently what we have in our government. So that along with the policies and procedures, we have to provide the data security to the data in which where our security is needed. So to consider. One is physical security and another one is logical security. Come to the us. So we are going to, anyway, we are going to provide some kind of, we are having some kind of security, but tell me that why we are in need of, or why we are giving that much importance to security in everywhere. So type it in chat box. Let us have a small discussion now. Why? Security is, we are giving that much of importance to security. Or you tell me the platforms or environment we can provide security. Any one of you? Actually, I'm verifying that how many people are present physically or present. Yeah, Gaurav Gosav, to keep our data safe. Okay, that is why we are providing security. And the concept of data security. What about mobile? Mobile computing? Whether we are online transactions. Oh, any kind of online, that is fine. Any kind of online transactions. Then, other than Gaurav, only one participant is responding me. So already I told you that we people are working in distributed environment with so many devices. So where we have to provide our security is, first we want to provide security to the persons who are all working. So which means that details about that particular persons, not in terms of personal things. Actually, we want to preserve the details like the people who are all working in that particular environment or applications or anything, any kind of platform here. Then followed by the softwares, actually what we have developed to accomplish those problems, So those softwares should be protected. So the next point is software or processes, what programming, then followed by technology. So it's purely about the technology. Actually, it can be hired or it can be owned. Any kind of technologies, we can use it for providing your solutions, So we have to think that we have to secure the details like about the persons and processes. We want to provide security, and followed by the technology what we are using in that particular context, So these are all the places actually we want to take care of providing security. I list out some data security solutions here. Let us see one by one. Cloud data security. You know that this is a platform, a production platform that allows you to move the cloud securely while protecting your data in cloud applications. So already they have developed the cloud environment with security. Then data encryption. So so many encryption algorithms are there. So many solutions are there. So data centers are there. Tokenization algorithms are there. So the thing is, the which algorithm is opt for your environment. So according to that, the algorithms in which you want to select those available encryption algorithm for our environment. So data encryption methods, that encryption methods are used in cloud computing, mobile computing, big data environments. So all the platforms, we are using the data encryption standards. Symmetric key exchanging algorithms. So many actually standards are available. Directly, you can use those standards while providing your kind of services. We can use those standards also. Kebros kind of standards also you can use. Then hardware security module. It will be the kind of firewalls. Then followed by key management. This is the kind of providing solution that protects data and enables industry regulation compliances also. Then followed by enterprise data production. Next one is payment security, followed by big data. Already I told you, big data, mobile applications, cloud networks, web browser security. All those things are they are all already they are using some kind of security there. You think that what are all the challenges while we will be facing while designing such a kind of environments? That is why we have listed the available environments here. So from this set of are all the challenges while designing such an environment they have faced already, developer they have developed. So while designing such a kind of environments, what are all the issues they have faced? So in such a way that we can provide solution for that those problems already they faced, and also while designing you face some issues, and you think that how the new issues will be solved in future. So email also security already we are maintaining. Then this is what are all the environments where we are working, all the environments somewhat we are maintaining the security kind of concerns. So that then let us move on to the types of solutions. So that these are all the environments we are working. So now come to the point of types of solutions. The first already I told you, encryption standards. So encryption standards are available. So actually what will be happening here, one form of your original text, that will be sent to the another end. So another end, what will be happening, the unreadable format, that will be again converted into the readable format. This is what actually will be happening in the side of one client server network. So client side you will be sending your unreadable client side, from the client side you will be sending your unreadable format. Okay, that will be sent to the server side. And the unreadable format, again it has to be converted to the readable format. So this is what will be happening at the another side. So many asymmetric algorithms are there. So symmetric algorithms are there. So what is the difference between symmetric and asymmetric? Is the same key that will be used at the both the ends. Symmetric algorithms. Asymmetric means one key is used at the one end, another end the another key will be used actually decrypt the ciphertext. So the original text this will be happening in the side of the encryption algorithm. Tokenization is also the same concept, one form of uh, the thing, input that will be given to the another end. Another end again, the another person will be there. They will be using the another, or will be getting the original thing. So likewise, the encryption standards will be working. Then followed by data. Um, actually, we want to maintain that. To listen here, data ensures it uses software to completely overwrite data on any storage device. So before the permissions, writing permissions, which allows, and also it has to provide security that the data is unrecoverable. So it has to ensure that thing is like it should not be recovered by someone else. Data security to the environment. One is we can use the algorithms. Another one is while providing or while writing your data into the storage device, before writing your data, we can ensure that the data is unrecoverable by another by somebody else in the network. Then followed by data masking. This is also another solution for providing security. You can mask your personally identifiable information, PII. Some sensitive data, if you are thinking that these are all the informations are more sensitive, so in for that cases you can mask those informations. You can follow any kind of algorithm masking those information from the another side users. So the users at the another side, then followed by resiliency. Data resiliency, actually, it provides the details like after failure occurs, how the data will be again recovered. So this is also be the kind of providing security. If suppose something happens, some failure happens in the network, so we want to ensure that even if we have failures, we can able to recover those data which have been already stored in the network. So this is a concept like data resiliency. So these are all the types of solutions providing data security to the environment. Different algorithms are there, encryption standards are there, then followed by unrecoverable, how unrecoverable data that will be stored in the storage devices, then followed by data masking, then finally you have data resiliency. So these are all the types of solutions we have. What we have covered is, so what is data security, followed by what are all the forms of security we can provide to the network. So different forms of different types of solutions we can provide to the network. Then coming to the main point, this is a entire package of environment which provides security to the environment. So what are all the concerns we have to consider while designing such a data security model? So whatever may be your problem, whatever may be your problem statement, the thing is, if you are going to provide any security means, you have to follow at least the points whatever I'm going to give here. You have to think that how this will be provided. Then start with data discovery and classification tools, data file activity monitoring. Then just a minute, I'll select highlighter. So data discovery and classification tools, then followed by data file activity monitoring, then vulnerability assessment and risk analysis tools, automated complaints reporting, physical security of servers. So details, let us see one by one. Started with data discovery and classification tools. So data already stored in somewhere else. You know that somewhere else means data warehouse or databases. They started with databases, data warehouses, big data platform. These are all the environments which stores data, your data, unstructured data, structured data, whatever it may be, which will be reside in the any kind of forms, which will be reside in the databases or data warehouses, big data or cloud environment. So the thing is, the data discovery process or classification solutions. So we want to use the automate the process of data discovery and classification for retrieving some sensitive information. So what are all the retrieval mechanisms we are going to use as a matter? So the first point is, so we are going to provide solution, So before designing this model, you have to think that what are all the classification methods you are going to use, or how the data will be discovered from the data which has been already stored in the data warehouses. So likewise, you want to think that what are all the mechanisms you want to use here. So your first point is data discovery and classification tools, followed by data file activity monitoring. So the file activity monitoring tools, there are so many tools are available. File activity monitoring tools, thus that will suggest you that which enables security to the teams, and using the tool we can assess that who is are monitoring, that who is accessing data, spot anomalies, identifying any risks. So you can monitor from the action tools, These are all the activities can be monitored. So you think that how the monitoring process will be happening, file activity monitoring processing will be happening there. You want to think that. So the first point, retrieval of data already stored from the data warehouses or data platforms. Here, the activity monitoring, the tool, so many tools are available. So what you are going to see is the matter here. So your third point is vulnerability assessment and risk analysis tools. So actually, so many tools are here also, tools or solutions are available. So it is the processing of detecting, mitigating vulnerabilities such as outdated software, also identifying data sources at the greatest risk of exposure. So you want to analyze that tools are available, but you think that what are all the risks are possible, so that we can provide in such a way that we can provide solution for that, solving while providing security, we can solve those risks here. Then followed by automated compliance reporting, comprehensive automated compliance reporting, comprehensive data production solutions. This is a comprehensive data production solutions. Whatever we have given in the from the tools, whatever tools we are using, from the tools you will be getting some comprehensive report. From the report, the authority to the environment, they'll be taking some decision there. So this is what about the report from the different tools, and followed by physical security of server and user devices. So far we have given the details like what are all the tools we want to use it for providing security. But here we are talking about the physical security of servers and user devices. So you know that whether data is stored on premises, here the concept is self security of devices, whether it may be your storage devices, data centers, or it may be kind of your sensors or IoT, any kind of IoT devices, followed by access management and control. So always what we are following is least privilege access. So what do you mean by this least privilege access is it granting permissions to few possible as possible. So we want to start with very few as possible. We want to start it providing our permissions. Then it will be going up to the scalability of your network. Then followed by application security and patching. This should be the case of all software should be updated to the latest version. So we every time we want to, as soon as we get the updated version, it should be updated. Finally, backups. See the things of suppose failure happens, so we want to recover the data, as the originally what we have, So the backup will be happening. You want to think here. Then followed by employee education. So now the data, your secure data